This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Hey. Someone is being sent to observe the school, to observe our
It's the
students,
observer.
You know, right?
It's the observing Jew.
From another base.
Who could it possibly...
It's someone from another base.
I mean...
boy, is this person gonna gaslight our cast?
No.
Tell them some stuff.
Look, Gotchard has done a lot... I'm sorry, not Gotchard. Kamen Rider has done a lot to specifically stop being so dismissive of female characters. There's no way that any of the female characters in this show, even though the villains of this series of Kamen Rider are all women, there's no way that we're going to make the villain, spy, deceitful character. There's no way that we would do that. That just seems like a problem that we would have had, but we're past this of like the deceptive femme fatale.
We did it once, you know. There's no way our fan base will fall for it again, you know, right? Right? You know, it's like what they say, you know. It's awfully weird that Kamen Rider has had two deceptive female spies. You know, right?
I mean, so what if they're called the deceptive spy-icons? We don't think there's no reason that we should think that they're deceptive.
Right. Tariq,
hey,
William's dead this week. He got back to back of him disappearing.
Yeah, I mean, look. We gotta switch off every now and then.
Sometimes, look. He really needs his social welfare.
Yeah, I mean,
right? He needs to collect those social welfare checks.
My biggest issue is the fact that I don't get to share with him the story that he'll have to hear, I guess, third or fourth hand about how I narrowly escaped death. But hey, if you want to hear about that, you should probably listen to our review of Ryu-san Gatoriko Mohitori no Pramo Joshi. Because
coming out next week, you know, right? If I time all these
because the fact of the matter is,
right?
I almost died.
Hey, is your cat? Is your cat being outerworldly right now?
She's not being. She's not being outerworldly. She's being exactly She's doing exactly the. Right? Honestly, I feel like Doctor Strange because I'm like I looked through a billion possibilities and I only saw like one where I had an entire like fixture of our apartment space like dropped on me, and it turns out it happened. So you know, I think I've just awakened as a true sorcerer.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, hey, Gotchard, it's happening. It's a thing.
Yeah. Hey, boy. Hey, look, look. The Powerpuff Girls are in the lab. You know, right? This is just like that episode where they make the fourth sister.
Well, it's just the thing is. Also, at this point, though, in the world, they've made the fourth sister twice, and it's gone wrong twice. Because there was that reboot of, or soft reboot of Powerpuff Girls, where they, like, did it again, and then they had a fourth...
Oh, did they do that in the 2016?
Well, they had that, but the fourth sister, instead of being... Boy, and there's so many problems with what I'm about to say, but like,
fuck, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, okay,
This
so the fourth sister in the
hold on. I'm just gonna post a link to this character, and we're talking. You're talking about this character.
Hold on. So when this happened, it was like a bunch of people got fucking mad, right? But the fourth Powerpuff Girl used to be kind of like, oh my god, there's a new Powerpuff Girl, that'd be so great if we had another one, but like, clearly formulaically they wanted to just like tease the audience and just be like, we're not actually gonna give you that. Like, we don't want to write a whole fourth character. Like, we don't want to actually add to the story anymore. Like, we have a formula right now. But then when they initially teased this, I'll say specifically about this particular blue-haired Powerpuff Girl, it was like, oh my god, there's gonna be a new Powerpuff Girl in this new reboot? Oh wow, is it gonna be any way, like, better than when we made the kind of Frankenstein inbred, what's his name from the Goonies? Not Chunk.
This character design is so bad. It looks like a shitty TV art, OC. I don't know why. I think it's because of the two color. Like, this character has three different.
But what's the name of the? Sloth. Sloth from the Goonies.
Which one, Buddy?
The original fourth like Powerpuff Girl is like, it's more of a sloth from the Goonies sort of thing. You know, where it's like, oh, we tried to play God and we fucked up, right? And we wanted to have like a new sister, but like we don't understand that like the
hey, science is hard.
Yeah, science is hard. But here's the thing.
There's a reason why I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, but so here's the thing, right? So that seemed like, okay, three little pastel cartoon girls tried to make a sister, and it didn't work out. And it, like, they made a pseudo monster, and that was bad.
Yeah.
Everything that, and I actually haven't watched this, like, as at least as it says, as television movie, but like the like arc that she comes from, Bliss. I haven't actually watched the arc that she comes from, but I have seen the internet's visceral reaction to, oh my god, there's a dark-skinned Powerpuff Girl, how dare they? And it's like, I don't know, I mean, it's just a fucking, it's a cartoon character. I feel like there's a lot of other problems with this. I don't know that we need to...
Man, this character has an insane story. This character has a total of 5 English voice actors for 5 different regions. That's crazy.
Yep. It's insane. This was an insane thing that, like, it felt like they were trying to do the, again, like, fuck, what was the original, like, Igor, like, sister, like, name? Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, Bunny?
Yeah, Bunny?
Bunny?
Yeah.
We're talking about the original one, right?
So, they were trying to be like, hey, maybe we don't make fun of, like, the mentally disabled with, mentally and physically disabled with, like, a sister or something, like, in this new thing. And it's like, how can we make her different than the others? I don't know. Give her dark skin. It's like, I don't think that's the right answer. I don't think that was the right answer at all.
I'm on the Wikipedia fucking page for Bliss, and this Wikipedia page is... Boy, I went to the first left, I'm just reading out how divisive this character is, right? It's... Oh, boy. You know, hey, look, this came out in 2000. This character was in 2017. You know, a lot of stuff happened back then.
Yeah,
you know, right?
I mean, but yeah.
Oh wait. Also, for some reason, she has a Wikipedia page, but Buttercup and Blossom do not have a Wikipedia page for some reason. Blossom has a Wikipedia page. Real fucking weird, you know. Hey, there you go, Bliss. That's how you beat the other two girls.
Yeah, hey, affirmative action. I really want to point out that I'm not talking out against affirmative action, but Jesus Christ, man,
I'm just reading a lot of stuff. I'm just reading random facts about the.
I just didn't know that you.
Right now. I've heard there's a K-pop song.
What?
I've heard there's a K-pop song by them. So there you go.
Oh boy.
I've heard they have their own K-pop song.
Great. Anyway, hey.
Hey, what the fuck were we talking about again?
Something about
what an insane bit. Yeah, hey, here's a Digivice.
Yeah.
You know, we're making a Digivice.
Yeah, we gotta suck out the souls of things.
Look, the only way to defeat alchemy is just to... Hey, look, they're learning from the best, you know, right? Look, they're taking lessons from Bandai history, you know? Hey, look, and there's a popular, franchise where you go around collecting monsters to fight. You know what you need to do? Make Digimon to go against it, you know? So they're doing it again. They're repeating the past, you know, right? This will surely defeat Gotchard and as he go around collecting all these monsters that he puts in his pocket.
In order to be the very best, yeah.
Yeah. Man, someone brought up how this fucking, this new driver for, I think they announced the name.
Oh, yeah, we know yeah, it's spoiler, hey, it's the Dread driver.
Right, oh yeah, Dread, right? But then we're like, right, this shit really does look like a Digi. I really cannot get my eyes off how Digivice made this thing look.
I mean, is that what you
the
think?
UFO escape.
Yeah,
it looks...
I mean, yeah.
At least from the front end. It looks like the original Digivice, you know, right? From Adventure 01.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it's just so big, right? And that's the thing. Is like, it doesn't... Because the Digivices used to look like... I mean, they felt like they were pagers, right? That was the whole thing. But this is like a fucking... Like, a pager with two... This is more of... Honestly, it looks more like a fanny pack of a belt. You know? Where it's just like... I mean, I guess that works. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna have less Kamen Riders in this season. That's the main takeaway from this. We promised there would be less Kamen Riders.
Hey, look. It only took us 12 episodes, you know? I think someone online posted, like, this is like the first series since, like, Forza or some shit. Or something like that, right? Someone said it like that. Right, that has been that long since they introduced a secondary ride. I was like, geez, wow. That's
I mean,
wild,
yeah,
you know, right?
when you think about it,
I think or something like that.
Drive might have been. I mean, Drive might be, but I don't. When did Drive might have been sooner than Forza, because Forza Meteor showed. Well, then again, I don't remember how soon.
Meteor doesn't show up to like after the first 16 episodes.
I want to say Meteor doesn't show up until like episode 20. But I don't know about Drive.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Drive with Chase?
Yeah,
like,
right,
I don't know.
Boy, let's look at Go. When did Go first... Go first appeared in episode 11. If we're not counting the stupid movie that he appeared in.
Sure, okay,
as a cameo, right? Yeah, so episode 11 for him. Right, what's... right? Who was right? Because I think right? Because that's what someone said. Like this is like the first time we have waited this long for like the secondary writer to just show up within the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other secondary for like let's when did Spectre show up?
Spectre I think was like episode
in
like 4 or something.
Gee, episode like boy it's been a while.
What was it for Spectre?
Cool.
I actually called it. Cool, great, awesome.
Yeah. Someone pointed out, it's been a while since we had, the secondary writer appear this late, right? Because even think about it, we're done, right? At episode 12, we're pretty much done with, the first story arc. Or at least we're pretty much within, the first, finishing the quarter up, right? So we gotta set up for the next quarter, Gotta get those new
Well, what's interesting about... this is that, again, so everything that we've dealt with the Reiwa Kamen Riders has been, they've kind of approached everything in chapters, right? They or in arcs, they've blocked off things, and
to make it easier for the audience,
which is totally consume, also it makes it easier for people trying to go, hey, are you actually going do you actually have a plan for this? At least if you tell us that, you're ending this storyline now, we at least can go, okay, cool. We can expect something, later on. Whether or not they actually pay off on that is up to them, but it's still, okay, cool. We do know that there's something that's supposed to happen.
Right.
But
hey, you know what? Hey, look. Meanwhile, our favorite class is out hunting bugs. Like the kids they are. It's the the summer of youth. Right? Where you go out, you and your friends. You catch some bugs. Then you put them in a ring. You have them fight each other. For fun. Right? And then it goes back to how we're saying how there's too many fucking cameos. There are so many fucking cameos. To the point where we actually are introducing off-screen cameos.
I mean, it really is. Again, this is the joke that I made about, the numbers and shit with Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal, where it was just anyway, so...
Boy, did they get numbers off-screen in Zeal?
Off-screen?
Right?
Off-screen, yes. They added... Because there were the numbers that Kaito got, and then that Yuma absorbed.
Right.
And so it was just they didn't, there were a bunch of fucking, they just oh yeah, we have a bunch of, by the time they started the second season, and that was part of, why I was so infuriated with it, I couldn't deal with the fact that they're just anyway, so yeah, we've caught so many of the numbers. Off screen we've solved so many problems. Don't ask questions about this. This is basically what they're doing.
Yeah. Here's a bunch of fucking we got a beetle, we got a what is it? There's a
mirror, there's a
bunny. All right.
There's a parka.
There's a snake.
A parka? Boy, oh boy, the parka.
Hey, man, I fucking lost it when he does that later in that episode.
Yeah.
But, hey, look, there you go.
Anything can be a wild form, Austin. Anything can be a wild form.
Yeah, hey, look, the school is sending someone. Hey, gotta keep a lookout. Gotta find out who's the secret shopper.
Who
right?
is the traitor among us?
Right? Yeah. Here's this. It's a giant tarantula.
Catula. Catula. Hey.
Yeah. So you can catch them. Right? Yeah, because you're catching them. Because you're catching all the chemies.
I feel I mean, there's too many, again, there's too many chemies to, make this a thing, but I kind of would enjoy, just rating the various, maybe, at the very end of this, we just tier list, the not chemies,
Jesus,
based off of their, wild forms or anything, we've been doing, but based off of the, puns of their
Oh,
names.
you just want to choose all 100,
based off
all potential 100.
Based off of their, just based off their names though. Based off the names, like go like, hey, is Catula a cool name? I'm like, hey, Catula? Yeah, I get that. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Jungle John, you fucking phoned that shit in.
Boy, that is a name. That is a name I realized. Boy, and that's a name that when Toei did not have any other person in the office room, to give cultural insight when they were making up that name.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, this name sounds good. Right? Hey, Hotor eats shit falling down the stairs on a fucking
Look, stuff happens.
This goes back to the point about the gacha suit and how much I hate the gacha. Like, I felt like as he was falling, like, this suit is gonna break apart.
I mean, the other problem is also that it's so shiny because, like, when you have something that is that, like, reflectively shiny, the slightest, like, chip in it is like, well, we gotta reapply it.
Yeah, right, yeah, Right, yeah, right, because there's other couple, like, others where you just use, like, foam or whatever the fuck, right? Like, this one actually has to be made out of, like actual, like not actual metal.
Reflective,
like,
metallic paint. Metallic paint, yeah.
Right, I was like, man, this suit is gonna get damaged, And what doesn't matter, he turns into a fucking a satellite bug, and then hey, if you thought that satellite bug, he turns into a mirror bug. Oh, back.
Yeah, hey, somehow, fucking.
You need to diversify. Not everything you can use to be. I know you're a Kamen Rider, and you guys are, and the whole point of your show is that you're bug fighters, but man. Boy, using a bug satellite and then going to a bug mirror, I think you could have switched to something. I think you could have used it in between. And then going back to how there's too many fucking forms we're never gonna see. Some of there, or at least based on the back of the card, some of them actually looks good. I actually think that the satellite, the dragonfly, whatever fucking thing actually looks good. The dragonfly scorpion thing.
Oh yeah.
Like the potential suit. Right, with all like the sharp bits, like that's just on the helmet. That thing actually looks good. We're probably never gonna see it.
Yeah, that's the problem. This goes back to what I was saying about like, how many forms are we going to see with this? Like,
right, like, and how many of them that we have to wait till the stupid app gets updated, right? To the stupid gacha where they show all the concept art just being on the app.
Yeah.
Right, and then we go. Okay, then we go to the fucking. To the big moment, the big wow form of this episode, Bunny Paraka,
Yeah. Hey, right? Did you want to see somebody? And also, I assume, but I haven't checked because I didn't feel like I needed to check. That's gotta be some P-Bandai shit that's gonna come out, right?
Yes, it is 100%. Immediately after this, they announced this shit
as a P-Bandai. Of course they did. Of course they did, right? Because that is...
They just stole this from the P-Bandai office, like, they're like, as soon as you're done modeling that, we kind of need that,
like...
We're just gonna green screen this shit.
Like, it was so obvious to me. At this point, it's so obvious where it's just like, hey, this... isn't just like like they could have made like a CGI like hoodie, but it's like no, they took an actual hoodie from the warehouse and like stretched it out with like sticks and like Jim Henson like wires and just went, woohoo! It's spooking you.
It's so fucking stupid. I'm gonna get over. It's like the fact that the bow's just dangling around too. It's fucking great. And right, then the suit just has... Okay, so you're gonna get this, they have to tell us, so this hoodie's going... Then you have to pretend you're fighting a ghost-possessed clothing, right? And then you fall over the railings.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes that happens, hey.
And I got the suit was like... And the suit I was like, okay. Alright, I got you, yeah. I have to pretend I'm fighting a ghost. I have to pretend I'm fighting a facehugger, basically, is what you're saying. Okay, I got it. And then sure.
I will also say, hold on. Speaking of facehuggers, the tarantula amalgam, while honestly not the worst looking amalgam, just for me and my disdain for spiders, I really don't like we figured out the formula, right? That like all the amalgams have like they face hug like the hosts, right? And then they like have like a second pair of hands or arms and shit.
Yeah, right, or their primary, the original hands,
but
right where the human hands would be, right?
This one is truly like upsetting in its fucking like positioning of its hands and arms and everything and face. Because
this thing is being attacked by. He's trying to get this.
This is just a man eating ass. He's eating ass, eating spider ass, as he just fights tarantula style, and it's just wrong, so wrong.
Right. Yeah. And then, meanwhile, back to the class. Hey, look, they're trying to they're trying to find UFO X, right? Hey, they forgot about that.
Hey, we did take it.
Man, if only they didn't erase the mind of someone that saw the UFO.
Yeah, if only we hadn't gotten sidetracked so much by somebody else's love story, and also the love story of his like love interest and her arsonist brother. Again, this is the least dark. This isn't dark enough for me. We're just focusing on arsonist brothers and shit, and brain damage happening.
Yeah, but hey, look, they discover. Oh yeah, by the way, these are the level 10 Kennedys.
Yeah, it turns out that everything with an X is like a 10. Ooh, Roman numerals.
Yeah, I was like, man, is this the first time that Hotaro Ichinose is learning about X? Right, the X values. It was like, yeah, do you think like the class is only the teachers only told him, hey, yeah, no, there's only level 1 through 9, right? It's really weird.
I mean, I don't think they even told him about 1 through 9 because based off of how he reacted to just the simple combination of like, oh, it has to add up to 10. Oh, that's why, like, Hopper 1 and Denliner are, like, a thing. Oh!
Yeah, man, it makes a lot of sense why, fuck, was it Punch Hopper? Was Punch Hopper the green one, or was that Kick Hopper that was the green one?
Wait, are you talking about Kabuto now?
Yeah, which one was the green grasshopper?
I'm pretty sure...
In Kabuto, was it... It was
pretty sure Punch Hopper was the green one.
Yeah, why does Punch Hopper likes hanging out with the likes going on the Danliner train across time, right? Man, I hope when he comes back he still doesn't wear his stupid outfit from 20 years ago as a 40-year-old man, and you can tell that this outfit does not work.
Look, so long as he doesn't have the beer belly, it's fine. Not everybody can get the ironclad acting contract that fucking Oja can get.
Man, I still can't get over that in the fucking ZO when they brought that back, and he's like, they still put, yeah, you guys have to wear this outfit, right? Yeah, It's fucking great.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But look, they make the UFO.
Yeah, they make a specifically for the UFO reaching UFO calling summoning. It wouldn't be alchemy if you didn't summon a familiar, right? It's time for the UFO X.
Look, hey Tariq, this is ancient alchemist technology right here. This is how you convert energy to a UFO. Right? There you go. You do this. You built like this. You built like a homing device.
My biggest, right? I think one of the biggest issues I have with or not necessarily biggest issues, but like I think one of the constructive criticisms I would have about this season so far is that they try too hard to make things like technological, like the future of what alchemy would be, like technological wonder, right? Just let him, like, rub some incense and, like, draw, like, a pentagram on the ground or whatever, like, to do alchemy. It doesn't have to be, like, and we have this new piece of plastic that we've, like, crafted, and we're gonna do this, and it's like, let's maybe go a little bit more on like the alchemy side than like the techno alchemy side. Like it makes it look faker. Like, I'd rather have him sitting around with like 5 candles.
Right, instead of like make them like converting stuff to like, right, it's just weird how there's just like this fucking like this radar gun, right, all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah.
Right, to be fair, we barely see them do alchemy to be within the show. Right, like outside of that one episode where the team's like, hey, figure out how to make this better equal.
Yeah, make it weigh the same, yeah.
Right, yeah, like outside like that, like I don't think, right, and them doing their weird alchemy magic, you know, which at this point just looks like regular magic. Right, you know, right, like they actually have not done like any real alchemy within this show. Like, yeah, so hey, look, as far as we know, at least within this world of alchemy, yeah, you just build a fucking satellite radar, you know, to emit an EMP, emit like an electronic wave to summon a UFO, right? There you go. Yeah. But don't worry, hey, Spawner is here to ruin their fun.
Spawner's here to ruin their fun, and also right? Kajiki is still here to go, oh my god, fucking, a UF.
Oh man, it's just, look, deja vu. It felt like I've seen this before.
Not only does it feel like I've seen this before, it feels like I should be remembering something, and I feel like I'm slowly losing brain cells over and over again.
Well, once again, this is not good, boy. I am fearful for this character by the end of the show, right? So like the how much, right? Do you think at the end of the show they're gonna undo all the memory wipes, and then he gets like the Death Note?
Yeah,
thing,
where he
know?
just all the information like blasts him in the head, and he has a
right. It's like what was like the episode where they when Light fakes or loses the memory, and then he magically
here just based off of that, I'll give you a spoiler of I mean I'll just spoil the meme for this week right now, which is just this.
Right? Yeah. Anyway, yes. Hey, back to class. Like, here's a fucking Harima,
and what's his face?
Kugumi, Kuguma. Whatever. Hey, look, they're here to inspect you.
Kugimiya,
sure that you kids aren't doing your alchemy. For no, you guys aren't doing anything illegal.
Yeah, we're with the state alchemist.
Right? And that he immediately tells Ichino, saying, hey. Boy, you are not even a real alchemist, sir. You got here on a program.
Yeah, not only that. You got here on like a special exception. Like, you're here on a grant because like you did a layup once that was really good, and that's about as much as you're gonna get. Like, no, you're nothing. But also, what the fuck is this dude's deal? Because if I were honestly watching this dude like just be an asshole, I don't know why Ichinose would like follow this like at all. Like I would just be like, no, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. Actually, are you gonna catch me? I have the driver. I still have the driver. Like, if I'm not following your rules.
Hey, are you gonna alchemy this thing out of my hand? You know, you're gonna build like a driver magnet.
Like,
you know,
sunk
right?
cost fallacy. Sunk cost fallacy. If I'm already like in deep and I can't be redeemed, well, why should I follow your rules now? Well, then I'm gonna just use the driver to fight against you.
You should have said that. You should say this after you take away my credentials, you know? Right? I still can log into the system.
Oops, I've changed all the passwords. I've changed all the passwords. Joke's on you. You can't use it either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hey, you know this program you had me to develop for your company? Hey, I'm just gonna password protect you and log out of this company, you know?
Yeah.
Right? What are you gonna do about it? Right? Yeah. Hey, UFO roids out and about again, making some EMP wave, mind controlling. Here's once again. I don't know if they're trying to set up this big rivalry between Reina and
and Lacus.
Not Karthos. That's the other one.
No, isn't it?
This is
Lachesis. Lachesis or whatever.
No, our troll. Arthropos.
Athropos, yeah. Hey, the
Yeah, right?
lost,
I
the
don't know,
lost
they're trying to
child,
set this-
the actual loose, like actually,
Menace,
the child that is
like I don't know what.
roaming a full high school in whatever the fuck you want to call her outfit, with whatever the fuck you want to call her makeup.
Right. I don't know why they're trying to set this big rivalry between these two. I was like, sure, I guess we have to make them rivals. Hey, look, A3, this goes back to Kamen Rider Storytelling 101, Gotta make the two female characters hate each other, right?
The lead female characters have to fight each other, even if one of them is maybe 8 years old in what I can only describe as a lampshade dress, and the other one is a not even past high school age, but like she might be 16, I don't fucking know, like girl, and it's
right.
It just stop, please don't.
Yeah. Hey, this goes back to Spotter being my favorite character. Sure, he's like, oh, I don't care what age, race, sex you are.
The enemy is the enemy.
I'll shoot
the enemy
anyone.
is the enemy.
Right. I don't care, right? Hey, look, as long as I shoot you, that's all that matters, right? You can have a hostage in front of you, and I'll shoot through the hostage.
Bullets do not care about who they're shooting. They are truly race neutral. Race, age, gender neutral.
Right? I mean, Arthos is supposed to be some millennial-year-old female, but I think the fact that she has the appearance of a small child, right? And you just have Spotter just fucking shooting her with the shotgun wrench gun,
which is exactly how you should deal with it.
Right? It's fucking great, Yeah, they're looking for a UFO Roy. They find UFO Roy.
Oh man, UFO Roy is so. Also UFO is. Hey, honestly, UFO is pretty cool, right? It's just chill. It's just floating around. It's trying to enjoy itself.
Well, yeah, and it's just vibing.
It's just rolling around. It doesn't. Hey, you can't control me, okay? I'm my own person. Card thing. But anyway, Catula's here as Amalgama again, and then.
Catula's back. What
Count Catula's back at it again.
And boy, and then we probably get to probably one of the worst forms so far in the show, up there with Deep Mariner.
Do you think Lightning Jungle is that bad? I mean, it's another bulky form. I feel like.
Yeah, but at least with Gold Dash Lion, right? It makes sense. I don't see how they're mixing both elements.
I think they're turning the tubes the tubes are supposed to be the jungle part. I agree. So here's my issue.
This is very loosey, right? Like you could have said this was pipe battery, or some dumb shit, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
that's a bunch of pipes.
So here's the thing.
Right, but the fact that there's no element of Jungle Jam.
Yeah.
Right?
So here's my issue.
George of the Jungle.
When I saw this in the preview, I thought this was supposed to be the UFO X form, and it's if I can look at a preview of a form and think that it's supposed to be for something else, that's definitely a demerit. That's definitely you've lost the sight of how to properly express the two forms combined together.
Right, yeah, I don't understand what this form is, right? Like going back to hold on, I'm gonna post an image, right? It's easier if we have the both image next time to talk about this, right? Right. So here are the two big take for right. At least we go with Gold Dash Line or
Gold Chaser.
Yeah,
Gold
right.
Connie.
You can see the bits, the inspiration bits. Oh yeah, I see it, right? But for this, I don't see it. I'm just at right.
Yeah.
Lightning Jungle. I'm at a loss for what the fuck they're going like I can get the lightning bitch. Oh yeah, I see it. You show me this lightning. What I'm on board. Then you tell me that the secondary or the first element is I was like it's just.
I think the jungle parts are supposed to be the piping as bamboo.
Are they supposed to be bamboo?
Yeah, as bamboo. But it's But they should have done it as like green.
Ichinose didn't use the bamboo jam.
Well, but he did a bunch of. He used Vine Whip. You know that move that Pokemon get like very early on. One of the early like solid moves for grass types. You know, he used Electric Vine Whip, and it's not good. It's just, I think that's what they were going for. And at this point with Gotchard, it's like, I guess that's what we have to, like, kind of put the fucking, like, bar at of, like, was it even remotely relevant? I guess so.
Right. But yeah, hey, but you know what? At least his finisher move is fucking insane, where it just summons out a bunch of electric coils and just fucking
and then he just beats the shit. He just bounces around and punches the shit out of somebody. Yeah.
This finisher is fucking crazy. How he fucking does a fucking electric shock death.
Yeah, it's fucking fuck, what's their face? Haku in fucking Naruto when he just like dashes around all the different mirrors and stuff, stabbing them all the time. Like, yeah, that's it. He's just bouncing all over the place, punching the shit out of them.
Yeah, and then we find out who the traitor is. It wasn't the other guy.
And it wasn't the guy that was clearly just an asshole. No, it turns out that assholes can just be assholes.
No, he's just an asshole, you know? He's just straight up an asshole. He has he was never the traitor. He just fucking hates children, you know? He fucking hates
Meanwhile, once again, the asshole is supposed to be, you know, women. You just can't trust them. They're always going to have some weird-ass cursed hand and, like, trans-dimensional thing, and they're always going to betray you. Fucking Kamen Rider, back at it again, where they can't...
Then the best part is, he loses the card again. You know, right? The first time she did some weird sleight of hand. Okay, all right. You got me there. You did some magic trick. You know, you're like, hey, is this her card? No, that's not my card. I gotcha. This was your card. I understand. Easy to fall for that type of stuff. That's why I don't trust magicians. You know, right? They're masters of sleight of hand. But the fact that she did it in front of him, that's why you, Ichino, say you actually have to blame yourself for that. You know, as soon as she put her hands into like some weird portal, you should have started expecting for something weird to happen, you know? She just magic handed in front of you, you know? Man, that's not... The fact that you lost it a second time, insane, you know? First time, understandable, you know? You can't trust sleight of hands, right? But this time, that's on you.
That's on you. That's on you, my dear.
She steals the fucking card back again.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Hey, that's this week's episode. You know? Right? Yeah, basically what I'm trying to say by the end of this episode, don't trust magicians, you know? You never know what they're up to, you know?
Never.
Right? They say one thing, but it's all a misdirect, you know? That's one of the secrets of magic, you know? Misdirection,
Yeah, never trust those people. That kind.
Right. Yeah, okay, so back to our rankings. Was it Lightning Jungle? I'm putting that as B. That's my ranking
I would put it at B.
I'm just not a big fan.
It's not good. It's not. I'm saying it's not good. But if we're putting it relatively to some of the other ones, right? I don't think it's fucking Venom Mariner or whatever, or Deep Venom or whatever the fuck they called it. Like, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It's B, C plus, C maybe. But I'm just saying it's not D all the way. Like, we can't just throw that baby out with the bathwater. It had.
Fine. We could do low C, high D.
I'll set. Hey, fine. C. Can we just settle for a straight C?
Sure, C. Fine. C. That's fine. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's my final ranking on Lightning Jungle.
Yeah.
Right? That's my. Yeah, but hey, next week, you know, hey, hey, look, I mean, we already said it earlier, but hey, you know, hey, look, you know, that's the thing about alchemy. Hey, look, it turns out when you try to bring stuff to life, they might die, you know, it's just dead, you know, right? It turns out, you know, not everything can be brought back to life with alchemy, you know, right? All right, anything else you want to say before we end this?
Hey, shit happens.
All right, that's this week's episode. All right, Kate, thanks, bye. Boy, Tariq, I fucked up. I made the biggest misplay with Kamen Rider I done in the last 2 years, you know.
Wait, I'm sorry, in the last 2 years, the biggest misplay that you've ever done with Kamen Rider?
Yeah. It was a big misplay involving Kamen Riders, you know. So hey, ever since we started this Kamen Rider series podcast, you know, I became back into Kamen Rider, you know, right? Because before I used to just wait like to the end just to binge the entire series. So with Saber, right, I was like, man, I really like Saber's design. I like the cast design. The show C tier, right? But suit easy A tier, low S tier suit.
For
right?
wait, what? I'm right? Sorry. What are we talking about at this point? That are S tier? Saber's. You know? So the suits, the suits are S tier. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right? Yeah, easy, low, S, high, A, right? So I've been buying all the Saber figure arts that been coming out, right? For all the riders. I've only been buying the base form, right? I'm not buying all the upgrades.
Right, because you can just, if you just slap the armor pieces on, you can mix and match, right?
No, yeah, no, that's what I'm going to say. So for Saber, right, it's only just, I've just been buying all the, so, right, so as of the recording of this, only 11 out of 13 riders figure have been released.
To be fair, out of the 13 real, because if we go back, just to really fuck shit up, because it's not 13, as we all know, Saber is not just 13 riders, it's one, and we're not counting those that change like identities. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wait, is it 13 and or, then, 11, or 11 riders?
Oh, wait, shit. Is it actually? No, I thought there was
I'm talking like the main cast, right? the main holy source, you know, like all the ones that are on Cross Saber, So they released they have released they released pretty much whatever 9 out of 11 out of 30. We're still missing 2 suitcases, right? We're still missing Durando, right? Right, and Fauci, right?
Those are the King Crimson and the Phoenix Blade,
Yeah, right? Those are the only 2 suits they haven't released. So I bought so that means I have bought all the other figures of all of them, right? And they're just chilling in my closet right now, right? And I was like, yeah, you know, I like Saber's design enough to buy all these suits, you know? To buy all these figures, right? And I was like, yeah, it's like, by the way, only 2 of them were public release, by the way. Everyone else was P-Bandai.
Yeah.
Right? So I fucked myself up with that. That means I was paying like an extra 20. I was paying that P-Bandai tax, ordering like the other 7 9 riders, you know, right? Figures, right? Right, so now we go to my fuck up, right? So then when Geats started, I was like, man, Geats design is cool, you know. I really don't feel like spending money for all the Geats figure arts, you know, right? Because it's a fucking mess, and I didn't want to deal with it, you know, right? Even though I theoretically only had to buy 4, you know, I just had to buy Geats, Tycoon, Buffa, and Nago. Right. I only had to buy those 4 figures,
and then I can get the parts.
Yeah, but for Geats they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, right. So for Geats, they fucked it up. They only released. So for some reason, they shift their strategy with rider figure arts now. In back then, they used to release the main guy and the secondary guy out in public, and release all their forms in like their alt forms in public. You know, right, and then they do anything extra as a P-Bandai exclusive only. Right? But they now shift to just P, right? So for Geats, right, they only released Boost Magnum. Boost Magnum, and they released base entry form as the public release. So for the other 3 riders, so for Nago, Buffa, and Tycoon, those were P-Bandai only.
Wait, you had to do P-Bandai just to get some plastic action figure boobs? That also could be flipped around to be butt?
That's not the worst part of Nago. Yeah. Right, but here's the thing, right? So I didn't order any of the Geats figure arts line, right? I was like, I already put money for the Saber, you know? I think I want to dedicate and finish this off, you know, right? Boy, all of the Geats figure arts now are like triple 4-digit market prices now.
Okay.
The Buffalo was sold for like 80,000 yen. It is now like 21,000 yen.
Oh my god. Okay.
To buy that shit on
so 80,000.
Oh boy, man. So every single Geats rider except for Boost Magnum and Entry, right? Anything that wasn't the base, the things
that people could just get wherever.
Go to your mom.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so the other three riders, they are all expensive. I think Tycoon is like 20,000 yen. I think Nago is 2,400 yen right now.
So $240 for Nago.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Just if you want to get the Nago figure art, I was like, and I could have had the chance to get these all for P-Bandai for like $80.
Yeah, but I mean that's the problem with P-Bandai. This is why P-Bandai is a problem. Bandai, stop it.
Hey, man, you normally P-Bandai some art, even on the after they don't get that expensive, right? But I misjudged Heat's popularity. You know?
I mean, okay, hold on. Okay.
I bet it all on Saber.
Hold on. P-Bandai.
Like, this is it.
I'm gonna look up P-Bandai gun because again, I'm hip with William Gunn. I can say this. Like I know what shit is fucking hip with the people. I'm part of the problem. But I want to see. Oh my god! Oh my god! Well, okay. What? What? The problem is what second? Well, we shouldn't say our secondary sources because that'll make it hot.
I mean, I'm talking about like Japanese websites, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat, and I can look it up based off because there's a bunch of P-Bandai
hold on.
Gundam Wing stuff that's come out in the last like 4 years that are. Okay. Oh yeah. Them. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
This is.
I just want to see how bad it is on certain things. That again, it's like because my biggest issue is Molly knows about this. Like I had a Moby Dick white whale sort of situation where I had a kit. From Iron Blooded Orphans. This isn't even premium Bandai. This was just a regular distribution model kit, like high grade, that was like $12, right? That I did not buy at the time because when it was coming out, I just could not in my own mind I was like, I can't just like spend money on just like frivolous shit. I need to I gotta hold back. And I held back on it. And then, by the time I was employed with a paycheck, I guess, and had money, and then was like, oh boy, I could finally buy this, and Iron Blood Orphans had finished. I was like, oh, I can finally buy this. And then it was like, hey, if you want to buy this, it's like $30 for like a $10 or like a $15 fucking kit. And I was like, well, that's stupid. It'll probably come down in price later. Like an idiot, I thought that. And then it was like, hey, this is $75. It was $75 for the longest fucking time. And luckily, between like, and this is probably the worst usage of these things, but I got like a $50 Amazon coupon, or not coupon, gift card from like Molly's mom, and like had some other stuff, and I was cool, I can finally get this at its actual price because I am using all of these discounts, and that is the only copy of this thing that I'm ever going to get. Like that, because it's just, everybody went, oh, it's like $10. I'm going to buy all of them. Like a fucking insane person.
Yeah. So I posted the link to the Nago figure.
Yeah. Right? That's insane.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, that is my misplay. You know, the worst part is we were talking about how great Geeks was as it was airing, and I was like, I should have just bought them, pre-ordered them when I got the chance. I was just thinking, I'll pick them up later. You know, I'm not all right.
It's the worst thing to feel.
I decided to collect 11 figures, 2 of which still have not been released, as opposed to collecting 4 figures that pretty much got confirmed to be released right away.
It's really
you're gonna release all the Holy Sword user right away, right? I'm gonna have all 11 of them, Hey, it's been 2 years since Saber, and boy, I'm still missing. Where's King Crimson and the fucking half naked guy?
It really is one of those things where it's like, hey, I can, if I just wait now, it'll be fine. And then it's like, oh wait, it got worse. Hey, this is why neither of us play the stock market. Okay, this is why neither of us play the stock market.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So now, I am stuck with no Geats figure arts, and the fact that the Geats figure arts are all like have connectivity, right? Unlike the Saber figures, where it's only this is only brain. You cannot take apart any bits, any half of Saber's body and combine it with Blade's body to create, right? No, this is all one melted plastic body, right?
That's why kit bashing became a thing.
Like, boy, man, you can make whatever weird amalgamation form you fucking want. We don't give a fuck. You know, if you wanna, you can take the body of Buffa, put on the lower leg of Ninja. There you go. You can do that. You know, right? Oh man, yeah. I misplay so badly with the Saber figure arts, with the Geats figure arts.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the club. Yeah. Hey, I've been there. Yeah, done that. It's not good.